In my research, I'm investigating the consequences of households' choices between whether they own or rent their home for risk in their living standards. So the usual view out there held by many households and policymakers is that owning tends to be safer for many households. And the logic there is that although an owner has a big exposure in the sense that they don't know the price at which they'll sell their home, renters face this risk period after period after period of they just have to pay whatever the going rate is for housing at that time, and over an entire lifetime that really adds up. There's nothing wrong with that view as it is. That's summarizing well housing cost volatility, but the cost of any given type of risk is not just it viewed in isolation, but rather how it contributes to the overall riskiness of someone's situation, and that depends on how it interacts with other risks. And so in our project, we're investigating how labor earnings risk, which is a major risk for many households, interacts with this housing cost risk. What we conclude is that for many working households, renting, in fact, is safer. And the reason is that renting is partially hedging or insuring against this wage risk, because rents tend to be higher when wages are higher, lower when wages are lower, so partially offsetting the impact on households' budgets of these wage shocks. What our goal here is to help households and policymakers have a good understanding of this consequential decision between renting and owning. There are many considerations that go into this choice, but our goal is to help clarify this risk aspect for their overall living standards.